is someone who gives freely of their knowledge, their information, their resources. And they do it without the expectation of getting anything in return. Who can you think of that fits this description, that meets this criteria? Who do we know that would be considered a love cat? How about a woman named Janice Flores? How many of you personally knew Janice? How many of you knew of Janice? For those of you that may be new to the program, Janice Flores and Kimberly Aragon Nunez were in a tragic sequence of events struck and killed by an erratic and careless driver last year. They were taken from their families, from this community, from the important work that they were doing, and from this program. Unfortunately, I didn't have the opportunity to know these women personally, but I have since had the opportunity to find out a little bit about them, and also to find out what they stood for. And one of the things that I found out was that, and this is a quote that, reminded me immediately of Janice and Kimberly when I found it. And I believe it found me, and I believe it found me for this occasion, because I found out that Janice saw something one day. She saw that one of her clients, a woman, was walking to and from her appointments, carrying her small child, pushing a grocery cart to carry her belongings. And she may have thought, somebody needs to do something about this. But she didn't stop there, did she? No. She took it upon herself to do something about it. And what did she do? She made sure that they got not only a car seat and a stroller, but a whole entire car. Right? Who does that? People like Janice do that. Love cats do that. Love cats do not discriminate. When they're going out and giving of their knowledge, their resources, their network, they don't do it with certain people. They don't do it only with people that are important or with their boss. They don't only do it with their clients. They do it with each other, with their internal clients. They do it with the bank teller, the grocery store clerk. They don't have an off switch. But it's so important. Maybe you don't do it at the grocery store. That's okay. I can deal with that. Sometimes I don't want to be on, so I put on my big movie star sunglasses on the weekend. We're not, we can't always be on, but as much of the time, and if you have to choose, please be on with each other. How many of you are working full-time right now? Almost everybody. And so for everybody that raised your hands, and even for some of you that didn't raise your hand, you spend more of your waking hours with your coworkers than you do your significant other or your children. So these working relationships have to work. If our end goal is for you to be able to have your mojo, we need to have you serving each other with this same philosophy.